guys, I hate to make you look at my car monitors, but I'm driving down the road on my way to work. But I had a couple of dreams. There's two specific dreams that I want to share with you guys. One I had, so maybe I've already put it up on the channel, but I'm not really sure. But when I had this dream last night, and it was just like a little snippet of a dream, it just immediately took me back to the other dream. If they're related, it made me remember it. It was like, I woke up and I was like, wow. So anyway, in the first one, like a compound, and there were sick that were coming in. So there was some sort of outbreak, and we didn't really know what it was. Paddocks were, and all of the soldiers were really complaining about there not being enough soldiers to take care of the animals and do the duties that we had to do. And you know, of course, I was when I was in, I was just a lowly, you know, PFC. But when in this dream, you know, I was higher up in rank, and you know, I would just tell them, guys, we're just going to have to do the best that we can do in the situation, you know, that we're in. You know, do the best with what you have where you are. So at any rate, I walked in, and there was another person that was beside me, and we were talking. There were two soldiers sitting at a desk, and they were going through some files, and they were small, short files, kind of like those files that you had, the card files, but it was medical equipment files is what it was. I said, you're doing so much better. Are you going to go out to play? The child was probably 7 years old, and spirit of death come in and take her. He just looked at me, and he took her, and he left, and it was horrible. So you know, I was just kind of taken back. And then there was right behind me, the young soldiers over there, one of them said, oh, and he had this look of fear on his face, and I was thinking, well, he just saw the spirit that I saw, so definitely, you know, he's scared. But when I looked at him, I said, what's wrong? And he held up a piece of paper, and he said, I found it. And then he said, I've been exposed. And he laid it down, and you know, of course, I didn't touch it. I looked at it, and he just kind of ran out the door to the outside. And I looked at it, and I turned around, and I said, it's a virus. There is a virus. Well, I went after the young man, and he was walking down a wooden planked sidewalk, and it was raining. He went through a building and went out to an overlook on a deck, and I walked out, and I stood probably about 10 feet away from him, and I said, are you okay? He said, no, I'm not, obviously. And then I told him, I said, listen, I said, everything is going to be all right. Don't worry, everything will be all right. And that was just the end of the dream. Okay? Now, last night, the little snippet dream that I had was there was an outbreak of tuberculosis. I do not know a lot about tuberculosis because it's not something that I've had to deal with. But in that dream, the woman told me she had tuberculosis and that there was an outbreak of tuberculosis. So I don't know if that's coming. I don't think tuberculosis is a virus. I don't know. For you people that are more up on that stuff than me, let me know. But my dad just got out of the hospital. He went in with acute respiratory failure. We did actually a separate video on that one because that one's pretty telling about how the hospital dealt with it. But God healed him, and he is out of the hospital, and he is home, and we are recovering. So y'all keep him in y'all's prayers. His name is Jerry Knatzer. So pray for him there. But I'm actually on the interstate now, so I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a blessed day in the Lord. I pray that the Lord will keep you, that he will put his arms around you this day, that you'll feel him, and that he will give you protection for the day. I love you all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.